Hello and welcome back to Truly Bedrock Season 1, Episode 1. Now I have literally just logged onto this world, so I'm completely fresh. I've got absolutely nothing here. Now I lost Tortuga on the way over here. They ate the carrot and basically flew into a rage, kicked me off and swam away to leave me behind. So I'm completely on my own again. So I'm here in the new world, in the Season 1 world, and I am going to today be doing a little bit of grinding, a little bit of getting organised. I'm clearly not the first to arrive here. I was the last to leave the old world, so I was clearly going to be the last to arrive here. This looks like the little spawn town that's just started to get set up. Let's have a little look around, let's see what's going on. I've got a smoker apparently here. What is that? Don't know. Cartography table. All of these things, I've genuinely not looked at this update at all yet, so this is really fresh to me. I had a little sleep in the bed just before recording to move the day on, so that we wouldn't be stood in the dark. So, okay, so this is the area. Now, that's the spawn town. Now, I think the area, which I've been told is mine, is up here somewhere. So that's going to be my first task today, is actually to make my way over there. So let's see, that's the right direction and that's the wrong direction. So over here somewhere. I'm going to head off in that direction first and try and get myself organised with where I'm going to be living. So I'm going to collect up a few bits and bobs on the way and then maybe do a little bit of grinding and get some bits and bobs together. Yeah, we'll have a couple of flowers. That one didn't break, please, thank you. So I'm going to build myself a little boat and head off to my area. And then hopefully we'll get a little look around and see what you think of it. One good thing is we've actually landed on some very big bits of land. We're not going to be spending all of our time at sea this time. So hopefully I'll be able to get cleaned up, change my pirate's uniform for something a little bit more suitable for the area where I'm going to be. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Now, okay, yeah, this is around about where I'm meant to be. About 800, 400. Ooh, there's some mobs burning. Lovely. And some more mobs. Ooh, a little flower area. Nice. Okay. So let's break that down. Maybe I should use the axe. Maybe that'll be faster. Now, 800, 400 is approximately where I'm meant to be. So look at this, I've got flowers already. Brilliant. Let's have that one. Let's have a quick look around. Yeah, I think this island is very suitable. So I think we'll call this the main island. Or maybe I head a little bit further out and go on to the sandy area over here. Because I do like building with sand. I really do. I think I am going to go for the sand. I think the sand looks kind of cool. And I do like not having to deal with rain and thunderstorms. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to make 100% sure that I'm not going into anyone else's area here. But I'm pretty sure this is mine. Let's have a little look over this hill, see if we can find anything. As you can see, I've not really been doing much yet. So, yeah, I think this patch of sand we call home. I like this patch of sand. Now let's just throw down a little marker so that I know approximately where the middle of my base is going to be. I think about here. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. I can see sand all around. I can build some stuff up on there that's going to be fun. And I've got a little bit of water not too far away. Yeah, I think that is a cool location. Let's see, does this work? Oh, no, it doesn't. I was kind of hoping that I might be able to get away with taking some fall damage then, but that didn't work at all. So I'm going to have a little explore around this area and see what I can find, and hopefully I'll get some gear. I mean, look at that. That just needs a head putting on it, and it's already a statue. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little look around, see what there is, and hopefully we'll be back in a moment or three. Right, and we're back, and I have been away gearing up a little bit. I've got myself a full set of gear. I've even had a diamond pickaxe. I've done a fair little bit in between the scenes. I didn't want to go through all the grind with you guys. But as you can see up ahead, I've sort of found a slime chunk, probably, which is quite nice. Now, that guy was just hanging around here. Now, this is what we're going to do today. So, this is a skeleton spawner. It had some nice stuff in there. I've taken it all. But we're going to convert this today so that we've got a little bone meal farm. And I need to find my way back to my base from here, basically, because I'm not exactly sure where it is. I think I sort of started pitching back in that direction. But anyway, it's out there somewhere. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get started on this skeleton spawner. Now, the biggest problem with this one is I would be happy just to drop kill them. I don't care about the XP. There's other ways of getting XP. But the problem is this isn't going to drop far enough to kill them. It's barely going to drop far enough to get them outside of the detection range of this thing. So I'm going to have to cut this all the way down to bedrock. So let's see, we're on Y16 at the moment, 15. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close. So anyway, I need to dig out a hole around this thing going straight down to all the way... Ooh, whoops. Did I not light that up enough? Was that a failed attempt? Well, that was weird. Where is it? That is very weird. Just a minute. 1, 2... Oh, I guess it could have spawned on the other side of that wall. That does make a little bit of sense. And I have to say, shields are awesome. Shields are absolutely the best thing in this game at the moment. Now that's a little bit interesting because the lighting should have been enough for it not to spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Very, very interesting. So the lighting would get knocked down by this wall, but then it would have had to have spawned inside this bit of fence right here. So I'm going to stand around and watch this for a little bit and see if anything else spawns inside fence. Because that could be very interesting. I don't know what for yet, but it could be really, really interesting. So anyway, I'm going to do that for a bit. I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, I'm definitely finding enough slime around the place, which is kind of nice. So I guess I'll just get a bit more slime. Very simple passive slime farm right there. For the patient. Oh, hi. I'm kind of glad that these guys can't do any damage when they're this small. But basically, without question, there is a slime chunk right here somewhere. Well, in fact, no, this is a slime chunk. So maybe if I remove that... I feel a bit bad about breaking these, but you know... What the heck. What do I do? I've got to mark it somehow. Do I have any signs on me? No, I don't. I'll just have to listen out for some coming in this direction. Anyway, I was on my way back. Right, so my pickaxe just broke, so I thought what I'll do is do a little catch-up whilst we're here before I go up and craft myself some more pickaxey type stuff and maybe get the iron and smelt it and various things that I do off camera so I don't bore you guys with the really simple grindy stuff. Anyway, so what we have now is a pit. I've got this going down to level 8. Now the idea is I'm going to flush all of the mobs forward. They're going to drop down and then they're going to drop off here. And then we're going to have water flushing them into the middle here, and that's going to push them into a water elevator right here. Now the water elevator has to take them up high enough that I can drop kill them. And that's just going to be over one hopper. So realistically, I just need to set up a AFK point somewhere over there. So let's see, where's this? This is my path in. I might need to reroute that a little bit and do a little bit of work. But anyway, the next thing for me to do is to get myself some bits crafted up, and then I'm going to start decorating the sides a little bit and tidying up all of my mess and just making this look something like presentable. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go do now. I'll probably organise myself a second bucket of water as well so I can just crack on and get all of this done. So yeah, we'll be back in a moment or three. Right, okay, so I've been away and done the work that needs doing. It's looking a lot tidier up there. This isn't really for show though, this is just a little bit of finishing, and I think what I'd like to do is a lot of tidying up down here. I want it to look a bit better than it currently does. But that is something that I can do at some other point. For now, I really want to get the bone meal in. So the idea is that the skeletons are going to get washed over here, fall down there. I need to work out a slightly better system of getting them to go up this water elevator, and I need to put in the soul sand. So I think for now I'm going to use the well-known and well-used method of having a soul sand at that level and a fence gate down there. And the idea is that it should push them up onto there, and then the next one is going to nudge them into the stream, and then up they go. So what do I need? I need some fence gates, which are fence posts, which I have here, because this is sort of attached to an abandoned mine shaft, so it's all fine. So I need to then remove that one there, and I'm probably going to have to place in some more buttons. I think I've got some buttons cooking up above. I say buttons, what I really mean is some smooth stone. So I need to go away and get this soul sand and a couple more buttons, and then we're going to be ready to test this, and I should bring back enough stuff for a hopper. Yeah, okay, let's go do that. I'll be back in a moment. Right, so it looks like I haven't actually got any soul sand yet, so let's go into Nether and get that. Now this is something I've also done. I've linked myself up to the main Nether portals, so we'll get to see that in a moment, hopefully. Right, so yeah, this is me. Oh, no, 1 minute, no. This is me, this is the way that I go. So I built a nice diagonal there. Rogue and Prowl, okay, they've borrowed a bit of my tunnel, that's fine. Other guys have been progressing much more quickly than I have. But that's okay, that's all part of the fun. So that's me going down over there. This takes us back to the initial spawn area. Now I need to find a way down and get me some soul sand. Because yeah. Does that look like it's going to go down, or does that just look like the render's running out? Well, it looks like it does something. But apparently not what I want it to do. My goodness. Okay, shopping. Yeah, I know that. To starter village. Oh, and in Russian, I presume. This looks like it goes down, but no, it doesn't. My goodness. Right, I need to find out how I'm going to get down from here, because we're quite high up in the Nether. Right, and we're back, and it's time to give this thing a test. So what have I done? I've been through, I've put in the elevator right there. So the mobs drop down, get pushed into that area. There's always going to be one of them kind of stood there, which is a bit of a shame, but at the moment it's the best that we've got. I want to experiment and see if there's anything else that we can do to make that a bit better. But anyway, let's see. All I need to do now is take the torches off this thing, and we should be good to go. So Right, instant spawn, instant problems. Off we go. That is interesting. Right then. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right. So if I now just sort of close this off, what I should be getting is, in a second or two, I hope, please, maybe it's going to need like an extra couple of mobs just to make sure that things get pushed through. Right, and now we're back, and I kind of found the problem. And the issue was that the little system that I had set up down below wasn't quite working. So the system was to make sure that the skeletons got on, and that was using the fence post method. And it wasn't really working for me. So I came up with something else which seems to be working really well. So maybe what we can do is we can go through and have a quick look at it. I've got the skeletons dropping in here, but this is where I have to stand, somewhere here, to make sure that the spawner is still in range and able to fire. If I come out here, you might get a bit of an idea for what's going on. Really? Did I actually make it this far in? My goodness, looks like I did. Anyway. Let's take out that one, and I should be able to just have a little wander up over here. So, obviously, the skeletons are falling down. They're getting washed to the front. They're landing on my little system, and then they're getting pushed up in the water stream. And basically down there at the moment, all that is ever standing around is one skeleton at a time. So it's working quite well. I'm sort of hoping that it works in the long term. Right, let's tidy this lot up. So anyway, we're getting some good drops. I'm just standing around here collecting a few bits. I had one skeleton that came down here and didn't die, and he had some enchanted boots on, so I can only assume that he had some feather falling on those boots, which saved him. I just popped this open, gave him a couple of whacks, and he was gone. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up in here and rework this area, because what I'm thinking is this isn't that close to my base, so I think I'll just have a portal coming out here. And I'll use portals to get between them basically. So I might be able to do some clever stuff with portals. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, there we go. Right, so here we go. This is the real reason that I wanted that little skeleton spawner down there, and that is to grow some crops. I want a lot of automatic farms this season. In fact, I want all of them automatic. And I want a nano farm or 5. So anyway guys, that's what it was for today. So that's all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Now if you did, please do leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.